All right. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. Um, so today we're gonna be oh thank you. Appreciate it, Mega. Mega digga. Um Plan is to further fix the NPCs. So I was doing a bunch of shit earlier this morning. Which was just absolutely gobbling up my CPU, but now things have stabilized so we can actually get some shit done. I'm tinkering with some new stream layouts. And I think this is going to be sort of the vibe we're going to go for in the foreseeable future. More of a, you know, I always like when things have a place, and I feel like, you know, if we can exist in this sort of desktop environment, that's kind of cool. We'll see how it develops in the future, but I might have to find a way to make the screen larger or something, but you know, we'll do it like this for this stream. I think like most of the time, maybe people aren't super interested in what necessarily is going on at the screen. I just want to see how like the size of code looks. Yeah, that's fine. You can read that. You can read that. That's pretty sleek though. Pretty sleek. Yeah. The layout is a bit, you know, whatever. And the big issue, the reason I didn't like tinker so much with the layout was that I just wanted to get started streaming. But I want to like the part of having the desktop environment is that I can have like moving parts in the background. So, you know, there could be right now the only thing that's moving on the real thing is like, well, obviously the screen, the chat, and then the smoke from the steam coming from the coffee cup. That's the only thing that's moving. But I'm thinking, you know, I can add like small things, little Easter eggs, and then, you know, when I go to like, you know, the be right back moment, that's like a perfect place to have like a gallery of fan art or whatever. But it just looks so much sleeker when I hide my desktop. I just, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's a good start. It holds a lot of promise as opposed to the corn thing, which is like, that's not my aesthetic. I don't do pixel art. Like, that's not me. I felt like I wasn't being myself with those streams, with that layout. Anyway, so we're gonna see exactly, what we'll do in the future, but I had to look around a lot to make, because I mean the screen, right? It's a non-rectangular shape. So I had to look around a lot for handling that in OBS because it's not necessarily the simplest thing to implement. But I managed to find a plugin that actually does it, which was nice. But with that said, let's look at what the AI scripts have in store for us. So here's the dealio. So the AI is not walking as it should. So I think the is cold thing is maybe part of the problem. We're gonna see here. We're gonna see. We'll just start up a level and see what's up. Damn, Lard looks like hella ominous. Not gonna lie. Because I added like real-time lights and stuff. It used to be basically flat lighting before. Yeah, I mean, you can see here. This fella, he not do so good. But we can look into his behavior tree and just see what he's thinking. Yeah, so he is patrolling. He is patrolling. Enemy north door 1. He does have this one, and like the problem is, okay, so the animator is enabled. Joints are disabled, but he's not moving. I just want to see here, what's his active state? Right, okay, so that's... It is active. So he is active. He's just not moving. Walk patrol pass. Wait. Oh. So he actually is walking. It's just his bones aren't following. Right, okay. Class, ghost bone. So here we're doing like state is or is being rendered. Or so if you aren't villager or you are a villager and it isn't a ghost route. So I think that's the problem, right? So is enemy and not ghost route reference. Okay, I mean he's rotating. But yeah, okay, so the Namesh is walking, like he is walking. It's Are there other like is villager? Let's see, has finished delayed render. Yeah, that's true. And is enemy. Or is enemy and not is ghost root. But I mean that would be the thing. Like the ghost root would always be updating. But it could be that the crazy overlay. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I didn't spend as much time as I wanted to because I was spending way too long trying to solve other issues. But we're gonna see more work done on this. I think the screen size is a bit off. Chat isn't being rendered exactly how I want it. Hello, Dima. What's up? So we're gonna see. I'm gonna make some changes to it. But this is the direction I want to head. This is much more me as opposed to the yellow pixel shit I had before. Like, I'm not about pixel art. I don't care about pixel art. This is much more what I want to do, and I can have this be much more like alive. Like, look at this transition to no desktop. Like, tell me that isn't so much sleeker. And there's like the tiniest amount of pixels being occluded by the coffee cup also. So it's like, it feels like it's actually a screen being rendered. There's like small detail, but I can do so much more with this. Like I can add more movement, I can add more lighting, I can do all these things. And I feel like, you know, with this setting, the whole penguin kingdom feels like a little toy place in front of, like on the desktop or whatever. That's the vibe it gives when I kind of like. That's the one. That's the money. That's the money shot. Now we just need to make the guns adhere to... I mean, it's a freaking scuffed walking animation. I'm not gonna lie, but... we gotta get that gun in his hand. So let's see here. We have the enemy and then held item. Or is it weapon dot? I also like that the chat is like a post-it note on the wall kind of vibe. But yeah, we'll see. If you guys have any suggestions for what you would want to see, I was gonna add a cabinet on the desktop. There was gonna be like this tiny miniature cabinet standing on the desk with some folders in it. Cabinet isn't full moment, you know? I wonder, like, with the enemy, does it... Okay. Hey, that's kind of based. Hell yeah. Gonna be like... Time to meet your maker. So I wonder then, I mean, we could do it like this, you know, the enemies could walk like that normally. And then we could just uncall them the moment that they, Ah, no! Okay, original rotation equals not is villager. Love the Christmas music. Really giving, you know, penguin vibes. I was thinking today also, we shouldn't just do Penguin Heist. I want to do something fun at the end of the stream. I'm not sure what. I haven't yet watched the horse race, so I do want to watch that one. Also, we should do the whirl. We should do the whirl. We should do that right now, actually. Okay, so we could do if the enemy is like, yeah, like there he's fine. Okay, nice. But we could do it like this. Is cold. So there we could change it to like is chasing, right? Because then he wouldn't be cold. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I would have done more if I had the time, but I was stuck fixing AI shit. Oh, the TikTok one? Yeah, it's not. It's a work in progress, right? Yeah. That's the sort of concept we're going for. It's a rebrand of the Corngwin universe. But my idea is I want to go even further into the RGB look with this, as I've done with the, you know, TikTok stream. But I can add a bunch of like Easter eggs and stuff in the background here as well. Have a bit more stuff that's moving in the background as well. I want to increase the size of the screen because now it's freaking tiny as shit. Tiniest screen ever. Maybe I should probably add like an option for myself to just boost the size of the screen. Like right now it's just, you know, one static size. I could do that. probably give myself like a full screen mode if I need it, you know. But have this as like the default chill. Yeah, if I do that, I think that's gonna make a big difference. Lot to think about. Lot to think about. But it's a start, yeah, because I wasn't really I wasn't feeling the pixel art stuff. I'm not about that pixel art lifestyle. But we were gonna do the Wordle. We're gonna do that live on stream. And we're also gonna watch the horse race live on stream. I haven't watched that new one yet. There was a new one yesterday, right? Not mistaken. Ah, you're a huge fan, G-Boop. Thank you. Guff told me that Piss Horse will be killed. Oh shit. Well, anyway, let's watch. No, let's do Duolingo. Duolingo. Wordle first. Hello, Rachel A. It's Wordle time. It's because I do my Duolingo on a daily basis as well, so it's sort of mixing up the wires in my brain here. Okay, let's see. First word, slice. Ah. Okay. No. My day is good. And we could do this. But we already, that's Dark Souls reference, by the way, poise. Third heist, is that the, I mean, it depends on which order you play them. Are you talking about military base? Print. Shit. Okay, what else can we do? It's not noise. That is not possible. The E is yellow. For the Daisy. Ooh. Okay. Pongo City. Okay, yeah, Pongo City, you have two options. Either you break out the mayor or you rob the bank. So the mayor is just straight ahead and you just need to get the key in there. So it's quite an easy one. The bank, you just have to not get shot and killed, which is hard. Okay, ED. Eddie, isn't that something? Eddie something. I think that's Eddie. Or something XEIE. Matey. Sadie. I don't know. Wait. Yeah, Diddy is probably the answer. I only have to do one or... Yeah, only one of them. You can do both if you want to, but you only have to do one. Edify. Yes! Hell yeah. So what does edify mean? Sometimes, like, the thing with words is that you can hear that something sounds like a word. Instruct or improve someone morally or intellectually. That is pretty well done. Average is 6 of 6 guesses. Oh, shit. You've been torturing yourself all this time? Yeah. Wait. So this fella goes back into like T-pose mode. Okay. Like my FPS right now is in the 80s, which is pretty sweet. Yeah. It was solved, but it was like I thought. It was not technically my fault. It was an issue with the thing itself. It was related to how prefabs store references. So the reference was correct. Basically, I can't even explain it, honestly. It was like, it's so stupid. But I had to make a post on the forum, and they're saying, because they're going to be making an update addressing the issue, and they gave me a temporary fix in the meantime. But they're saying it's an issue with the way that prefabs handle references. You ever see Juicy Fruit Snacks in Special Ed? Okay. That kind of game? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so that's a weird thing though. Like, why was he standing there? Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Why is he T-post? You scare me, sir. You scare me. Oh, you found the game from Special Ed? Yeah, he's very much asserting dominance. I don't know. I don't know if it was because I changed some, Okay, I'm gonna try a level that's like quite demanding, so Fish City, and we're just gonna see what the stats say. What the shit? No cameras. Oh? Okay. Wait. Is there just no camera in Fish City? Username and the level doesn't display anymore on the bottom thing? Oh, you don't say. Yeah, I'll fix that later. It has to do with transparency. Like if I show you the actual software here, you see, Like it's running here, and it has to render transparency in order to work as an overlay in OBS, and there's all kinds of weird shit you have to do in order to render transparency correctly. You stole the camera? I can't believe you did that. Yeah, there's just no camera. Okay. I guess we'll just drop down a player camera. I love the Christmas music here. We got that summer Christmas vibe. Oh man. Dude, speaking of ergonomic keyboard, I was looking up models for ergonomic keyboards. I think I might make an ergonomic keyboard model, but until then, whatever. Or hats found through quests or something like that. They can be found only by casting spells for go Daredevil mode. Yeah, blind. Doing quests or casting spells. Those are the two options you have. No, but I was actually looking for probably like 30 minutes. I was looking for an ergonomic keyboard model. I couldn't find one. Okay, let's see what my FPS is. Okay, keep in mind I am streaming, but we are getting about 50 FPS here. And this is rendering the entire city, you know? I mean, this level is known for... Holy shit. Being poorly optimized. Wait, who saw me? Why is the gator on top of the... I don't see the point of ergonomic keyboards if they still use the QWERTY as layout. Well, the main issue, I think, and why I use this keyboard, because I don't care so much for ergonomic keyboards in general. Like, I think ergonomic keyboards just enforce touch typing, which is better on the fingers, and harder to force yourself to do with a non-ergonomic keyboard. But here they just moved basically all the functional keys, the keys you use the most. So enter, space, backspace, move them down to the thumbs, which I feel is just, I mean, it's a dream to type on once you get used to it. So much nicer. Plus a bit more, you know, adjusted shape, like the cupped shape for the keys. But again, it's like you don't need this. The only reason I have this is because I'm working so long days in front of the what is he doing? I thought this guy was chill, but turns out he's a freaking villain. Gator! It's because I'm just working so long days, and I just want to take my, you know, ergonomics seriously. It wasn't my New Year's resolution, but it sort of ended up being that. So I've done a ton of changes with regards to ergonomics. Just, I was starting to get some neck pain, some back pain from just sitting at the desk all day long, and I am now taking things a bit more seriously with regards to that. Wait, so I don't get why they're T-post, because the first guy wasn't T-post in Research Station. I think, you know, something's changed. I think the animator or something is not enabled for... Like, what's your issue, little bro? No, the animator is enabled. But so is this. Wait. Is cold. But like, he is cold though, right? Is cold is true. So why is his animation not playing? Like here, it says, you know, he's walking. I'm gonna go into Research Station just to see, because that first penguin was walking. If he stopped walking, then I made a change that made them all stop walking. Yeah, I don't know. I think with regards to like ergonomic keyboards, I was looking and playing with the thought of Dvorak, but I mean it's a meme at the end of the day. It's a meme, and I think the best standard to know is the same standard that everyone else knows, which is QWERTY. I don't want to go through the pain of having to do Dvorak and QWERTY. Like the guy who's drowning here, he's sinking to the bottom. I'm gonna have to make a couple of changes here to adhere to this new AI system. Wait, why did I... Oh. I was supposed to start Research Station. I should start at Fish City. What? Okay, let's see. Walk for me. Penguin boy, walk for me. Yeah, he's walking normally though, so he's... Is that the issue? Okay. Nice. Penguin heist over! Penguin heist over! Sorry, that was that fish. He came out of his cage. I don't know why I don't have my jetpack. All right, little bro. That's enough. Bust a cap. Am I right? Robber bros, bust a cap. Who's with me? Okay. Walking like normal. Okay, we're gonna do this John Wick style. No witnesses. So that's the thing here with like a bullet, right? I think the bullets are not using colliders. They are using rigid bodies and they are using colliders. Okay, and their tag is ignore raycat. Their layer is ignore raycat. I heard Gorf was going to eliminate Piss Horse from the race. I don't... I mean, we're going to have to watch the race, too. Okay, we're watching this. You guys ready? Hell yeah. I mean, look, I have respect for Poop Horse. He tries his best. But as far as like, how do you say, the king of the town, it's always going to be Piss Horse. Even when Piss Horse is like, you know, Piss Horse playing a bit coy here, obviously, you can tell because he's hanging out in the back, but he's, you know, he's allowing the other horses to gain a solid lead before he completely obliterates the competition, as is the way of the Piss Horse, like C, you know? Okay, sorry, he's just still playing coy, obviously. I've seen worse performances from Piss Horse, honestly. This is not so bad. I've seen worse. I think there's a lot of bullying coming from the side of the other horses here. Frankly, lack of respect. I think the other competitors are definitely not playing nice here. I mean, even Poop Horse is ganging up on him, for God's sake. Yeah, I don't think that was a fair race. I think we we should probably have a do-over for that one. I don't think that was fair. So Lavender still training. Honestly, I mean, looking at this performance right here, honestly, at this point, might as well just off him right away, because this is shameful. That bounce was pretty impressive though, but I mean, I don't know. This shameful, honestly. I don't think this is if we're gonna be real here, what kind of a horse race is this really? Is this amateur hour or something? I mean, all y'all will remember when the two horses raced and no one could even get to the finish line. I mean, that was something. That was something. You all remember that? The two worst horses in the game racing up against each other, and both of them lose. Embarrassing. His horse would never let that happen. Okay, so class, Lavender is the best horse? Yeah, I mean, I heard there's a lot of people who are saying that, but I don't know where they get it from. I'm gonna be real. I think it's a shame that anyone has to think that way. Dude, I've had enough with this friggin' Christmas songs. This is summer version. It says lo-fi mix summer version. And it's playing Christmas songs. Christmas is during summer in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, but the problem is I had the Christmas on one as well, and it was also playing Christmas music. Well, the winter edition. So I feel like to an extent there I got scammed. I was like, you know, I'll deal with half an hour of winter songs as long as I'll get to the juicy like summer beats. And look where we are now. So we're gonna see what happens if we do this. Ah! Ah! Jump scare. Penguin heist. Okay, I think it's strange. It's like when I stay paused for too long, there's a drop in frames. I think it has to do with multiple networking library doing like rollbacks or something, lag compensation or whatever. Because under normal circumstances, you know, during play, you wouldn't even be able to pause the simulation anyway, so. Yo, Sai, what's up? What's up? It's a me, Sai. All good. I told you. Well, told about you with my ex last night. Oh right, yeah, your ex. You've seen your ex here and in the stream. Like, that's pretty cool though. You haven't been able to do that before, have you? I don't know, like, what distance you were able to shoot enemies from. I don't even know what settings I have on this level, but... They invited me to watch your stream. Okay, guys, let's come up with theories. Who is size X? I'm guessing either Britterball or Mega Digga. I don't know, Brooke, can you confirm for me whether or not, like, I'm at quite a distance here, right? This, you shouldn't be able to shoot the enemy at this distance, right? Yeah, like here you can't. Okay, so you can't actually shoot it, so it is disabled. Because I can fix that now, because with the if you're right, I need to buy you a drink. Why wouldn't you? So the way that enemies work is that from a certain distance it starts calling them, so they stop being simulated, because it's not necessary to simulate the logic for an enemy at the other side of the map. Let's just guess all stream watchers. Yeah, one of them has to be right. So at some point he's gonna have to give me a drink, and when he gives me the drink, that's when I know I'll have guessed the right one. We only have 617 people to guess. That's not too many. What game are you developing? It's a game called Heisting of Penguins. It's similar to Clash of Clans, but it's penguins instead. Heisting of Penguins. You can find it on the App Store, Google, also Google Play. See here. Trigger uncall. Well, in India, there is a big culture of saying bro. no matter who you are. I can't stand this stream. This is trash. I'm sorry, I know it's penguins and stuff, but I just... Let's do this one. This one's not a stream, it's a video. So he's probably taking out the best parts of his stream. Bah! Okay, okay. Yeah, so it seems like I can actually set them active from a distance. That's awesome. Okay, so like this guy, if I'm over here, he should technically not be in the simulation because it's like, I mean, this is part of what has made the sniper useless because you can't hit anything from a distance. Now it works. What's the 11 o'clock theory? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, because 11 o'clock theory is apparently, 11 o'clock is a theater thing, apparently. Yeah. Okay, well then keep that in mind, people. What we should do is when Sai is not here, we'll be like trash talking Sai and say how Sai is like terrible in relationships. And then we'll see who bites. Maybe someone's like, oh yeah, I agree. Sai is really bad in relationships. Yeah, it does not have cloud saves. The reason it doesn't have cloud saves is because for whatever reason, the cloud saves were wiping people's saves. I mean, we could have figured it out, but we would rather just say, hey, no cloud saves and no risk of your data being wiped by us. We're gonna do it for full release. We're gonna fix cloud saves, but up until then, it's like shit's changing too much for it to be worth it for us. I wasn't watching stream yesterday. That's true. Rabble up all the viewers yesterday. Well, it was Alice, Mega, Stephanie popped by. I think Britterball showed up at one point as well. Or maybe that was the day before that. A joint? There's a cigar. But if you really desire a joint, maybe, you know, maybe a joint will be added at some point. Okay, I'm gonna try a level like Fish City. Okay, and we're gonna take the jetpack, or maybe... I think someone else showed up at the end. I think it was Mellow Woke showed up at the end. I'm not... Maybe it wasn't Mellow Woke. Maybe... No, it's not... Or maybe... Maybe it was Mellow Woke. I forget. It's someone who usually shows up at the end of streams. Born, where's your hat today? Well, usually I trigger the hats when people donate, but we'll go with a hat. I don't know what hat I'm feeling. I'm feeling cowboy hat. I like the cowboy hat. Britter is a woman. Yeah, Sai's entire relationship with Britter Ball has completely changed context now. I think I'm just going to use both, and then I'm going to use the sniper. And we're going to see sort of if we can do like really ranged shots. Yeah, thanks for the compliments on the hat. Okay. Let's, I don't know, we can start here from the island, from the boat, maybe? Do some trick shots. Okay. It's a miss, it's a miss. Shit, just a little bit lower. Who designed this sniper? Damn it. Okay. I mean, that's hitting him. That's hitting him, right? So that's the thing. So it's not actually triggering his active state at that point. So, enemy harbor 3. Right, okay, and since it hasn't been activated yet, that's why it hasn't, So what I should be able to do, technically, okay, we can try this out. Holy shit. Get away, get away, get away. Okay, now I should be able to shoot these fellas. No. Yeah, I shot him, Wait. So what might be happening now is this guy, I mean, he's walking. So we have enemy harbor 5. And his actual nav mesh is still there. Okay. What's his health at? Health is 100. And he does have this one. The... Sai, we're gonna blow the lid on your entire secret operation. Maybe the bullets travel too far and they break up. Let's see here. Bullet. Is there like a sniper bullet? I think I have a sniper bullet somewhere.
C1001 said, use the text-to-speech reward to have your message spoken out loud by our bot.
Rideable wheelchair. I honestly would not mind a rideable wheelchair. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, listen to Sai. Use the text-to-speech reward. Do you recommend Unity? I do. I'm wondering, like, it could be that the bullet travels too far, so it actually blows up in the end. Okay, let's see here. Is there any special bullet? No, okay, so it's the standard bullet. And how long does a bullet fly until it disappears? Remove timer is 3, so it could take longer. If we set remove timer... Like, we could set that to 5. Yeah. That was the issue. The bullets were despawning before they even reached the enemy because they're so far away. I mean, I'm gonna be real. This changes everything. But he is spazzing out over there. Well, the bullet lifetime was only a necessity because of legacy code, right? I've changed the system so much at this point that there's a bunch of optimizations I've done now that allow me to have enemies at a distance that can sort of be triggered on remotely.
C1001 said, why I can't join army?
I don't know. Is it not possible to like interact with the There's not enough weapons. That's why you can't. You need there's only 8 equipment. You need 100 to join the army. No, yeah, the bullet lifetime was only a necessity for legacy code. But maybe it's reasonable that a gun shouldn't be able to fire as long as a sniper. I guess that would be a reasonable thing to do if we're talking about like potential optimizations. Especially, I mean, if you're considering firing an SMG, for example, automatic weapon, and you have so and so many bullets being fired per minute. There is bullet drop actually. I have has bullet drop here. It's a custom tag I can set, enabled or disabled, and that allows me to introduce bullet drop. But I think I need to make the sniper far more accurate before I do that. Is there bullet piercing for the sniper? No, there's no implementation of bullet piercing whatsoever in the game. But this changes everything, guys. This changes everything. Absolutely everything. But let's look at like what the actual issue with the sniper is, right? So class, I think it's called... Is it under the gun? Like, I think the sniper is just a gun with modification that it's scoped. I think that's how I implemented it. Right, yeah, it is. Okay, so is scoped. I think I modify this in the right, camera controller. Base sensitivity is that. Yeah, here, if scope enabled, then the mouse sensitivity goes down. So if we set it to like, I don't know, freaking 0.01, we'll just see what happens. We can tweak that later and set it per weapon, but we'll start there just to see what happens. Like, at the end of the day, the big problem is going to be the fact that it's a physics-based game, and the aiming also becomes physics-based. But we're going to see... I find that the best way to optimize variables is overshooting. So you won't know if you've gone too far until you've actually gone too far. Would be my point. Yeah, okay, this is way better. Here I can actually control it, but we can go even further, honestly. We can probably have that. Did I have 0.01, or we can do 0.05? So like when you yeah, it is too far to the left. I think I'm hitting the wall or something. I don't know why. Yeah, I was sliding down. Okay, so let's I am the Raven. The greatest sniper in all of Penguin Heist. Ah! What happened? Okay. Shit! Okay, sniping is a bit scuffed. I think it's because it's No! I fell down. Yeah, okay, we got this. We got this. See, he goes into this T-pose mode. Yeah, it's definitely Alice, 100%. Okay, but there's bullet travel at least. Got him! Clean! Yes, it is. It is tied to the physical gun. But that's part of it. Like, look at this, look at this, look at this. No reaction. No reaction. Yeah, okay, I know why. I can go down there and activate him. I'm actually gonna vote restart so we can do that clip again. We're gonna try this one more time. He is way too strong. I don't know. I think there's a reason I don't activate all enemies at once. But now he's active, right? So when I go back now, because he's been activated once, which means that his pathfinding is initialized, which means that the stuff I use for like culling distant enemies is enabled. But we'll try this now here. Okay, you ready? Yeah, okay, he doesn't even get affected by it. Shit! He's on his way! He's coming for me! Got him! Except he doesn't even ragdoll, he just T-poses when he dies. Look, I mean, it's scuffed, okay? It's scuffed, but we have to look at the potential here. And the potential is being able to kill enemies from a very far distance now, which was not even possible at all in earlier Penguin Heist, okay? That's what we're looking at. So we're making big strides here. No XP, no hit marker, just T-posing. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's how it used to be in the good old days. Just living in the moment. No XPs, no hit markers, just T-posing. Okay. So the small problem is this, right? So when an enemy is not... Do I like your profile picture? Is it the one that I see there on Twitch? The penguin? Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. Stylish. Hey, look, it's me. So what I gathered is that Sai is a girl and we should look for a boy. So I suspect Velison. I think you're onto something, bro. Okay, so here, we can start with this at least. Nav mesh. Here, so initialize self. Just type !Discord and it's gonna go ahead and do that for you. Give you the link, yeah. Wait, we're looking for the what's it called again? Shit. Navmesh Navmesh agent. Here, assign Navmesh agent. If should be active. I don't know, like sometimes I have these legacy bulls that were like security checks. Can I have a breadstick? I don't know. Hello, Corn, a new layout I see, yes. We're upgrading. It's not done yet. Not even close, but we're trying to figure out who size X is, yeah. Is it you, Brittleball? Okay, I think this is part of the issue here. So we don't necessarily need the... But this should just run in spawned, I guess. There we go. I think that's right. Robert doesn't watch. Well, he watches the streams, but he just lurks. He's a lurker. Hey, I'm lurking here. So this is not a problem. We can just do that from the get-go. I don't think it's a problem to assign the Navmesh agent from the get-go. I'll also be lurking for a bit. What about this Psy? First and last letter. Yeah. Bro, why I played Detective Penguin? First and last letter of the name. Of the username, of course. You know, just a friendly quiz amongst friends, of course. Last letter only. It is N-word. A what? What? A what? Hey. Oh. I don't think you're allowed to say that. And that's a kill. That's a kill. Target down. I'm joking, but it is N for sure. The last letter is N? Who do we have? Why? Who do we have? Velocin! God damn it, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Well, you tell us, Sai, who the F is Velocin? Hey, can someone set up a collab between Sai and Velocin, please? We need to get a collab up between Sai and Velocin. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna kill this dude from a distance. See what happens. We're gonna do this cowboy style. Sup up, sup, sup, tin, sup, sup. Don't forget to look in the file cabinet, Bro-Eye. There you'll find all kinds of tips and tricks on how to solve this case. But sir, the file cabinet, it's empty. There's nothing about this case. Okay, we have to do advanced physics to calculate the distance that we need to shoot to kill this enemy. Ah, shit. We've lost sight on target. Lost sight on target. Awaiting further instructions from command. New target acquired. New target acquired. I repeat. New target acquired. Over. Ah. Shit. Target is on the move. Target is on the move. I repeat. Target is on the move. We've lost sight of target. New target acquired. Sir, over. Target is on the move. Target is on the move. I repeat, target is on the move. Shit. We've lost sight on target. New target acquired. Over. Target is on the move. Target is on the move. I don't... Target acquired. Target acquired. Shit. Target is out of sight. Target is out of sight. I repeat. Ah. Do I take the shot? I have a clear shot. Do I take the shot? Over. Bah. Shot taken. It's a miss, sir. Bah. Shot taken. Target is on the move. Target is down. Target is down. I repeat, target is down. Oh, now he's walking again. That's cute. That's cute. Are you piloting a fighter jet or are you a sniper, Corn? Maybe I'm both. Penguins can fly after all. I'm just not a very discreet sniper. I'm yelling yelling as I'm taking down targets. Tango down, I repeat. Tango down. Add emotes to the game. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with Penguin Springs. Don't worry. We have acquired target. Target is on the move. Target is down. I repeat, target is down. He is, target is doing the shuffle. I repeat, target is doing the shuffle. Over. Let's see here. What else can we kill? I need a tactical advantage. Can't see shit from here. Head officer, we're relocating. We're trying to find more targets. I repeat, over. Oh, shit! Target, we have acquired a vantage point. I repeat, over. We have acquired a vantage point. Over. Target is in sights. I have a clear shot. Do I take the shot? Do I take the shot? I don't know. We'll have to see after the ad break. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Time to take out some targets for Tango and Delta and Bravo. Tango Delta, I have the target acquired. Do I take the shot? I have a clear shot of the target. I'm gonna do it. I'm closing my eyes. I'm closing my eyes. Delta Bravo, I'm closing my eyes. I can't watch as I take this shot. It's too nerve-wracking. Here we go. Target is moving. Target is on the move. Target is on the move. Shit. I wasn't trained for this. How do I respond? I wasn't trained for this. Second target acquired. I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. Shit. Okay, well, I guess that's that mission. I'm moving in. Wait, he went into the cave? Why do you go into the cave? Where are you going, little boy? Where are you going? Yeah, Penguin World isn't online right now, so don't worry about that. It's gonna come back up. I'm gonna, because it's gonna be integrated more in the UI as well, so I want to have it be like... What? The little boy went here. Because that's probably where I was. He's just below me. He thinks he's close. He thinks he's fly. Just look at the roses, buddy. Shit! Huh? Okay, let's kill the boss in here. Aren't they in here? Yeah, there. Ah! Gotcha. I gotcha. Yep. Okay, pretty sweet. We'll just finish this heist. And we're gonna look more into making this AI workable. Hello, MQ Sifat Sarker. We're just gonna kill this guy. Nice. Clean. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me why they engage in this T-posing behavior. Only for Portal 1. I have no clue. Wait, so you're getting achievements, then not getting them, and then getting them again? In what sense is that happening to you? Dorker, okay. Oh wait, shit. He would have had ammo for my sniper. I could have continued my missions. Well, I guess I can take out these fellas, so... I only need one bullet. Oh shit! I only had one. I thought I had one more. Yeah. Okay. We need to stealth this. We need to stealth this. You guys remember, Penguin Eyes, this is a stealth game after all. What is this game? It's a game I'm making. It's called Penguin Heist. It's available on Android, Google Play, and App Store. So. Sorry, it's called Heist of Penguins. I mean, sorry. Heist of Penguins. I didn't even activate the... Well, we can... Like, we killed all the dudes anyway.
No, don't shoot. I'm not with the Iron Flipper. I'm undercover. You'll see. I was asked to get a barrel of acidite, but I don't have the right keys. There are some barrels in the red storage building outside. Can you get one for me?
Sir. I'm not your task rabbit. I'm a professional sniper. Sent out here by the Colonel to take out the bad guys. Nothing personal. It's just war. And war never changes. Oh shit! They're on to me. Have to get out of here. Put the key in the hole. Key in a hole. Freedom! Take out one last guy before I leave. Quickly. Sir, I hope I didn't let you down. I took out as many of them as I could. Okay, I think that went pretty well. There are just some issues with regards to them T-posing that I wouldn't mind addressing. Work in progress. Working on updates. Sorry, I just have to teach people about ignorance. Okay, so let's think about this. We have the enemy script, right? So at some point they start T-posing, and I think it is related to the culling, because I mean when they are culled, right? They are still moving. It's just that the animations aren't playing. But I don't think they're active. So this is when we start culling. So let's see here. The ghost bones. So if the joints are active, when is that set? Joints active equals true, enable joint. When is a disable joint called? Well, here there is, yeah, of course, yeah. So there it wants to basically flip-flop. So here we would say if you're not active and you're cold, because culling operates on both of them, then we disable them. And if you are active and you're not cold, we'll see if this does anything. This may or may not have an effect. I think there might be some logical issues there, because in some cases it would slip by one but not the other, and vice versa. Do you guys have any good Flash games or Steam games I should play? Like, what's a good game to stream? Dark Souls? I mean, I might. Dark Souls. I'm not looking for any specific game. I'm just looking for ideas. Wait, maybe we could do this. Like that. Maybe that's how we flip it around, so it's like reversed. Have you ever tried the Starfield games? I haven't tried the Starfield games, but those games interest me. Ah! I don't know, like, I'm not looking to like sort of extend on feature sets for this game right now. What I'm doing at this point is making the AI as good as it can be, sort of polishing what's already there. So like as far as like new features go, I'm not really in that space. Yeah, now they're all T-posing, so well, except for this guy. Yeah, I probably will play them at some point. I don't know if I would do that on stream though. I don't know if it's Oh, wait. Oh, is that the issue? Yeah, I don't think I mind playing those games. Dark Souls is fun. Maybe I should play Dark Souls. Harry God style, you know. Like, why are my bullets not triggering that fella? Code Vein. Isn't that like a Souls like shit? I refreshed. I do have a problem with anime aesthetics though. Like this shit. They always take it too far. They always take it too far. They just can't stop themselves. Wait, okay. Why is he not getting shot? You like zombie games? Yeah, I play like I used to play a lot of DayZ. I used to play Left 4 Dead. State of Decay, yes, I have. Didn't they make a second one as well? They made a sequel, yeah. Even a third one on the way. Or is it already out? Like, why is it not letting me shoot him? Like here, simulating. Like, is this what I have to do then? Ah! Darker games instead of Decay. Okay. Yeah, they're probably good for like long play. I imagine. Oh yeah, yeah, you discovered this game called Dark Souls. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Still T-post though. Um, what's like the original? What would it have to begin with? Like that's how it was. We'll just vote restart and see what happens here. Like they shouldn't be T-posing now because they weren't earlier. Okay, yeah, now they aren't T-posing. But it's just like trigger uncull. Like if I do vote restart on this one. Yeah, they like it's like they trigger themselves. Is it maybe their guns doing it to them? Ah, the exploding barrels would do it. Yeah, this guy's unaffected, but the exploding barrel dudes, they do get affected by it. So that's a problem. How would we sort of figure out? Like obviously, okay. Take for example, a crate gets dropped on an enemy, right? In the event that a crate gets dropped on an enemy, obviously we'd want that enemy to get hit by the crate. But if we're calling the physics before the crate gets hit, then we'd enable it when the crate enters its sphere of influence. But let's say that an enemy is standing right next to a crate and they're not moving. How do we discriminate between that? Crate or not? I mean, we could do physics checks to see like Hey, is this one moving fast enough? But that is also a bit touch and go. I don't know what sort of heuristic we should apply here. This is not obvious. I mean, we could say and is not sleeping. So if it's not sleeping, then we can add it. Like that could work as a heuristic. Yeah, and then you have the problem now still. Is called the one that I basically had fixed, which is this one here. So we get uncalled, so we enabled, but we're still not active with the state, so it disabled. So this one should be an and as well. I think that's what we want to do. Because anytime we uncall something, we set it active. So just vote restart and see what situation we end up in now. Okay, looking normal, no T-posing. And now we can't hit him. Set active state. We could use time of uncalling to or not is cold and time dot time minus time of cooling is less than 5 as well, I guess. We can do like a slight. Wait, I just want to see here. I guess it is sleeping. But are the bullets kinematic? Like, what's the... So the bullet is sleeping. What the frick? Well, what counts as not sleeping then? I mean, that's a freaking fast-moving bullet. How on earth is it? Maybe we can do like dot velocity is just greater than 0. If RB equal no. Okay, well, it entered now. As like vote restart or something. Why it's not? Okay, so I mean, it is adding the game object. And then we trigger the uncall. Ah, thank you, Aaron GameDev TV. Appreciate it. It's not done yet. I threw it together this morning. I wanted to spend more time on it, but I was spending so much time fixing some nasty bugs. Yeah, I just fixed it today, this morning. So simulating physics is true by default. Like, I don't get that. Will they start T-post? They will, yeah. So there are still things triggering the unculling, okay. Restart, see what happens. Cut door, exploding barrel. Yeah. Just debug the delta velocity as well. Boot. Man, this is getting to an absurd level at this point. Do words have any meaning at all? Maybe we should just have like a delay instead. Okay. I mean, he is walking with his T-pose. Not sure what that is about, but I think it's that one, force root target rotation. But that still wouldn't. I wonder if this is like if is villager. Like this is here since earlier though. But maybe we shouldn't do that, but still like enabling the joints. I don't know, we're gonna try this again. See what happens. Like this guy here. Pretty sure he should be cold and not active. His cold is true. And then there should be a bunch of state. State is active. Joints active is false. State is active is false. Okay, yeah. Ah. Nice. Okay, well then we can try to shoot the barrel. Ah, he flew away. Holy shit. Okay, guys, you want to see the most epic shot ever? We're taking out someone long range now. He's so small, my entire sight obscures him. Hell yeah! Oh my god, I got him. I freaking got him. That distance? Holy shit. I should make like a Penguin Sniper spin-off game or something. I could do that now. Penguin Sniper. Penguinized Sniper Edition. I don't know why this guy is walking so funny though, like that's... I don't know if that's, like this one, force root target rotation. I think fixed rotation, like maybe that's the problem. So it's only if you have only one path. So the ones who are standing still. I don't know. We'll give it a try again. I'm gonna shoot the red guy from a distance, see what happens. Yeah, you see, he doesn't... He gets freaked out. He gets weird. Hmm. He's still moving wrong. I'm not sure, like... So, like, these dudes over here... They, they start moving correctly. Okay, so... But this guy, he's moving as he's walking, right? So his rotation would have changed by the time he would have walked a bit as he spawned. So when we uncull, I think that's what we need to do. So we basically cache in the yeah, there we go. Well, he's back to T-posing, but dudes, what? Okay, it's not quite working. Could it be because it's taking pathing point 0 dot rotation? Struggling here. Holy shit, he's wobbling. Yeah, that could be part of it as well. I was calling that method. Seems to be working a bit better. I mean, he's gonna T-pose. Is annoying. Yeah. Yeah, Penguin World is #1 priority. Now, I want to set up. I'm gonna change the layout a bit more because I have some more ideas for how to integrate Penguin World into the screen here and make it look nicer. Add a penguin? Yeah, penguin chilling in the like a hot tub. Pride wave. Is that like a emoticon? Oh yeah. I guess for some reason it doesn't show up as the emoticon in the chat. Did it used to? Or was it only in Twitch? I forget. It's all good, Jacob. Now that's what I call a sniping job. Dude, I love Sniper now. My obsession. Wait, what are you saying? Wait, sorry, I'm getting a phone call here. Just a second. What the? Let me just pick this up and answer this. Yes, what is it? Oh, hello, Sergeant. Yes, yeah. I have eyes on the target. What did you just say? The target is my son. My adopted son? Pigeon Gwyn? Sir, I couldn't possibly shoot Pigeon Gwyn. He's my adopted son. You know this better than anyone. Yes, I understand. This is what I signed up for. And I have to kill Penguin Robber next. Alright, if you say so, Sergeant. Your wish is my command. This is for the good of the country. Yes, I have a clear shot. Do I take the shot? Understood, Sergeant. Pigeon Gwyn is still alive. Pigeon Gwyn is alive and running. Pigeon Gwyn is alive and running. I repeat. I've lost eyes on target, sir. He's on the move. Pigeon Gwyn is on the move. I can't. He's hiding behind the fence. I can't get him. With all due respect, sir. Sir, he's moving too quickly. I can't take him out. God damn it, sir. You had to make this personal, Sergeant. Why'd you tell me to take that shot? All I have left is this fire-breathing dragon. It's the only way I can kill Pigeon Gwyn. If you say so, Sergeant. Ah, my son, I'm so sorry I had to kill you. I didn't have a choice. Over and out. Target is down. Over and out. Thank you, Sergeant. It was burned to a crisp. I can barely recognize you, Pigeon Gwyn. I can barely recognize you. I'm gonna give you a burial you deserve, Pigeon Gwyn. You were my adopted son after all. And I know how much you like to swim, back when you were just a little baby coo. Now you will get to swim for the rest of your life. Yeah! Swim, my baby. Swim, my boy. There you go. Swim. This was for the good of the country. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is working pretty well. Pretty well, actually. I just need to, check if I, like, have a barrel or something. See. Aren't there barrels? I should go in close quarters combat and see what happens inside the whatchamacallit. A clip. Interesting. Put your goddamn flippers up. This is the FBI. I just killed your leader, Pigeon Gwyn. Ah! Shit! My cover's been blown. Goddamn Pigeon Gwyn must have ratted me out. Or maybe Penguin Robber. Ah! Penguin Robber must have taught his units to fly. Can't believe it. Levitation, you only hear about that in the stories. God damn it! This place more packed than a can of sardines. I gotta bust out the samurai sword. Remember what Robert taught you. He may be a villain, but he was wise. Bust a samurai! Yeah. There we go. Whew. That was a close one. Close one. Took him out. We took him out. We can finally breathe. Gotta smoke this cigar, Detective Penguin style. Okay. Lock. Looks like some advanced locking mechanism. I'm gonna have to take this out using my rifle. Sniper rifle. Sarge, I have eyes on the target. No, not penguin robber, a lock. Yes. I'll shoot. Over and out. Shit. Lock is down. Lock is down. Over and out. Bust a move. Bust a samurai. Here we go! I thought I put enemies in here. I guess no enemies, just barrels. Whatever. Ah! Shit. Camera. Remember your training. Take cover. Use the scope. Zoom in. And fire. Perfect, as always. Good job, cadet. Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you. It's Pigeon Gwyn's son. Sergeant, it's Pigeon Gwyn's son. It appears that Robber and Pigeon Gwyn somehow had a son. He looks just like the both of them. Do I engage? I couldn't possibly live with the guilt of having killed Penguin Robbers and Pigeon Gwyn's son. I don't know, Sergeant. I don't know how a pigeon got pregnant. Somehow it worked. Yes, I know he's a male. He's a male pigeon, but somehow he got pregnant. I'm telling you. This penguin is a spitting image of Penguin Robber and Pigeon Gwyn. Do I shoot? Sergeant, respectfully, I do not care what you are saying. I want to shoot this kid. This is an abomination. Target is down, Sergeant. Yeah. Oh shit. Whack, 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 whack. Finally, Penguin Robber. It's you. Sergeant sent me here to kill you. And I have to do it the same way I did to Pigeon Gwyn. With fire. Yeah. This key is mine. And that, guys, that's actually the real lore behind Research Station, in case you guys didn't know. It's actually, you are operating under a sergeant who has sent you in to assassinate Pigeon Gwyn using a sniper rifle, and to also assassinate a penguin robber. But then, of course, you end up also killing their son. And that's the true story. I did it. I won the heist, guys. I won the heist. Holy shit. But that seemed to work better than I expected, actually. So we're gonna try out Fish City now, because we were playing the other levels earlier. So we're gonna try to do some sniping there, just to see sort of how it works out. So now we shouldn't have to go up close to them. We should be able to just shoot them from afar. We could even go as far as going up to like the top of a building here. So we could be sniping from up here or something. Oh shit. I don't know how we'd snipe from up here, honestly. This is... I think probably better to snipe from up here. Yep. Shit. I would have done more lore here
Megadigger
on...
once said, I never actually watch the streams. I compromise and just write random hateful comments, NGL. Oh, neat, nap, nah. Not really.
I was gonna do more Penguin Robber lore here commentary, but I decided to not do it. I compromised because I knew that Mega hates it, so... Like, that's kind of nice to headshot from afar like that. It just wasn't possible before. I mean, it is a world of difference to play like this. I'm having way more fun doing this than what it was before, because it's like every single encounter had to always be like friggin' up close personal bullshit. And now you're actually able to like go from a distance. Next stream better be Penguin Springs. Well, this is like part of the road to Penguin Springs. So again, things I'm doing here are benefiting Penguin Springs. Right now, I'm just sort of working on the robustness of the AI. Because Penguin Springs world is going to be very large, open. And I'm imagining, you know, as a Penguin Springs player, you'd want to engage with like police. Maybe you're up on a hill or something. And you're just shooting them with your sniper rifle. I think this one's kind of silly, like a penguin just in a zoo. You know, he's just... They put him on some icebergs. Yeah, this is like Road to Penguin Springs moment here for sure. But this is all single player so far, so we still need to try out the multiplayer for this. Which maybe I should leave for tomorrow, so I'm going to be testing that out tomorrow. Because that's going to be it might be surprisingly difficult, it might be surprisingly easy. I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet. But I think this is an okay compromise thus far. Where... You know, enemies... Okay, there is still the lingering problem of enemies occasionally spawning in the midair. I wouldn't say that's super beneficial. We can see here... So I think that's part of the problem. So if we vote restart and fly ourselves to the beach, we should see if the crocodile spawns on the sunbathing chair or not. Yep. And he seems to spawn there. So that's good. But was he aggressive or not? Like, did he attack people? Because I don't recall the alligators attacking you. Has anyone played enough Fish City to know? Always has been? Okay. Ah! And this game is kind of brutal. You sort of forget, like, with the screams and the blood and... Like, I know it's penguins, but it is, And obviously the child sacrifice, you know? Which posters do you think should go? Actually, should we just spend the rest of the stream? Like, at this point, I'm kind of, you know, burnt out. But I wouldn't mind tinkering with the stream layout if y'all are up for that. We could do a little bit of tinkering with the stream layout. Sound interesting or nah, not really? Hell yeah? Okay. So let's put a pin in all this. We'll shut that down. I'm gonna go just grab a soda or something to drink. World's best corn on the mug. If you can whip up a design for that, if you are into making a design for that, I wouldn't mind slapping it on the mug. I'm just gonna aspect ratio. I mean, it doesn't have to be any aspect ratio. I can just adapt, you know. Just imagine it's gonna be slapped on a mug, you know, and be visible, at least mostly. Aspect ratio I can just fix, because I'm gonna change the model and put it into the model itself. Look at how scuffed I did this. Like, I have the camera over here. The camera is capturing this orthographically, which is like basically 2D, so there's no depth. And then I'm rendering that onto this texture as an overlay with transparency. This screen is cutting out, like, it's black here, but the black is not actually color, it's actually transparency, so it's cutting out. This is not being rendered, and it's the same reason I have this screen here, so it's cutting out, so it's not being rendered. And that's why in OBS I can have the display capture here. It's actually being, you see, the Chonky Penguin is the name of the app that I'm rendering, so this is actually being rendered behind everything. You can see, like, it's all behind. This is like the background right now. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, just be right back. I'm gonna go grab a soda and then I'll be back. We'll switch this to something else. Be right back. All right. Ah, this one's trash. We can do this one. Okay, so part of the problem is here. If we go Chonky Penguin, we can move this like there, right? Or rather, we'd want to move the chat and the display capture over to the side. Okay. But then here's the thing. So we can make this screen a bit bigger. Move this cup a bit more to the side. And the chat as well. And we're just going to try to build and run this and just see how it looks. Yeah, I need to build and run again because it doesn't rescale the Corn Mug and fan art. I will fix this. So here, bottom left X. Yeah, I think that's probably the best approach. Okay. Let's see here in fan art. World's best corn. Yeah, that's good. Very nice. So you can see like the cup is like obscuring, which actually, I think that's very important to make it feel like an actual desk and not just a 3D whatever. Like the fact that the cup is actually obscuring is quite important, in my opinion. Okay. I think that's already looking a bit nicer. But what we could do, okay, here's one thing I'm gonna try. Is we could move me out from here and just physically put me on the desk. I'm like looking over the world, you see, I'm more godlike here. Now, problem is that the aspect ratio, or not the aspect ratio, but the field of view makes this quite intense. But then we could also modify the terrain here.
Say hello to the bard from a tavern's far,
What the frig is this?
far away.
This is trash. Time to make dinner? All right. Gonna see what happens now. Now the kingdom looks like a real kingdom. But there is some problem with the shadows. You see the shadows are, my arms are creating shadows. I don't know, I look kind of fat, don't I? I look kind of chunky. Whereas there I look much taller. I guess that could help if I just do that. Yeah, that's cuter. I think that's nicer. And then how does that look in stream? Yeah. It compensates for the aspect ratio, I think. Or I keep seeing aspect ratio. It compensates for the field of view. I'm like little cute corn Gwen sitting in the corner. But yeah, there's one ripple effect from some shit I was pulling around, which is eh? And then we take Mega's fan art. Dude, don't crash. Well, I guess this would be... Oh, am I not saving it? No, I am saving it in the right place. I wonder if those shadows are coming from something else. Like, how does this look if I go over to like coding? Looking pretty good. Hello, dude. What's up? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's changing around here. Ooh. Haha, cool. Yeah, it's Mega made it for me. So now it's quite nice. The new if you have any ideas for like stuff I should add here, I wouldn't mind some suggestions. We're just doing this at sort of the end of the stream. Pepsi and Mio? Yeah, I don't know. How would I add them? Yeah, I'm just I'm not on for much longer. I'm just touching up the background, sort of end the stream. Like, how does it look? If you look at, like, now I'm in coding mode, you know? Pretty good, right? And now imagine this. Imagine this. Because I'm supposed to be a penguin streaming, right? So I was thinking, or is it like office chair? Hey, yo, not Bob, what's up? Are you Chunky Penguin? Yeah, yeah. How did you know? Yeah. Well, the idea, right? Okay, the idea is that since I'm trying to simulate a penguin streamer, imagine that I add an alternate angle that faces like me and then shows my penguin in the room with other stuff in the background as well if I just want to be speaking. So like having the chair there makes it feel like, okay, yeah, I'm in my penguin office doing penguin things and not like in front of a green screen or whatever. But yeah, I had to squeeze myself together and make myself thinner because I was so far out to the edge there. That the field of view was making me super wide. Like when you go out to the edges of the camera, it amplifies the width. Yeah, it was too thick, so I had to like squeeze myself together to compensate for that fact. We're gonna shut this down and try it up. Why like Monkey Gwyn when you feed him bananas? Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, what I like about this setup is that I feel like I can sort of just add more things to it. Like the table is an open space for me to add stuff to. So I think this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I am thinking at some point I want to do away with the kingdom. At some point, I think I want to just do away with the kingdom and replace it with a view into Penguin World and have Penguin World just running. Because I feel like the kingdom is taking up too much real estate. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I will leave it like this for a while. I think it's a good vibe. I have a little poster on the wall there. It's like a little poster over there. And then I have my world's yeah, that's what I was thinking. So a little monitor with the penguin cam. So it's just running all the time, and I can be more serious about keeping Penguin World up and running, right? And take that a bit more seriously, because right now I feel like I have Penguin Kingdom and Penguin World running at the same time, so it's like I'm splitting my efforts a bit. So it's better to just go wholeheartedly into something. Like when I transitioned into Penguin Kingdom, I left behind the other stuff, right? But I didn't do it with Penguin World because Penguin World felt like so different from the rest. But maybe I could replace it with some other smaller scale, you know, not like Penguin Kingdom scale, but like something smaller scale idle game where you can still have like little characters or whatever. Maybe you all could even be running around on my desk or something, I don't know. Yeah, I think that might work. So I think that's going to be it for today's stream. We made great progress, I would say. We're unlocking some potential in the Penguinized AI that we have not yet seen before. But I think the mood we got here is going to do us good. 100%. Weekend, is it Friday? Oh shit, it's Friday. I didn't even realize. I was gonna say see you all tomorrow. Oopsie. Yeah, you all have a good one. Have a good weekend. I'm not gonna be here on Monday. Monday is a red day here in Iceland. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but see you all and have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you Mega for the corn mug art. And I stole your poster also, Mega. I'm sorry.